Hey everyone, welcome to the first video of my channel. As you can see, today we're going to be, I am going to be playing through Project Zomboid. As you can notice here, I'm currently playing the public beta for build 41. It's part of the I will back up my save branch, or as I like to call it, iBums. So, playstyle. I definitely like to choose probably Survivor. Well, actually, alright, doing some thinking, I decided to play Apocalypse difficulty. I do like hard games after all, so that's what we're going to choose. No mods, challenges, I'm going to ignore for this playthrough since I haven't played in a really long time. So for where I'm going to start, I was thinking about starting in the good old first town, Muldrow, I think? Alright, so for my character, I haven't done too much thinking about what I want to play. I've considered playing something similar to how I am in real life for fun, but for this first one, since I'm playing on Apocalypse and I'm playing for the first time with in a really long time with a bunch of new changes, I'm gonna probably pick something a bit not easy but also not too hard. I'm not gonna just stack up a bunch of debuffs. So I think what I want is probably to be able to kill any zombies fast as possible, since they are what I consider to be the biggest threat. Everything else I should be able to really deal with on my own. So I'm thinking either maybe security guard or park ranger or police officer. Thing is, the police officer has a lot of abilities for guns. I don't expect to use guns too much since I don't want to really shoot, as it'll attract more problems than it'll deal with. Park ranger, on the other hand, doesn't have much combat ability, but he lets me go through forests and woodland a lot faster. That would be good if I planned on sitting in the middle of a forest, but I feel like that'd be a bit boring, so I'll try to avoid that. Security guard's pretty good, I guess. What's the night owl do? Stays extra alert even when sleeping. Oh yes, that's right, you have to sleep. I've only recently played multiplayer where you don't have to worry about actually sleeping, so that could be a good perk to get. Otherwise, light-footed and good sprinting. Good for running away, which, seeing as how stealth is the main option for survival with Apocalypse difficulty, that might be a good way to start. Let's see. Oh, light-footed, so it's really good stealth. XP bonus, but I start pretty low. Sprinting is also a good XP bonus. And I'm left with -2 traits though, which means I'm gonna have to go through here and decide on some good traits to get. Or, well, debuffs to get. I guess I'm not really good, but I'll be back. Alright, we're back. So after some deliberating, I decided on really just two things. So Hearty Appetite isn't too bad, I don't think. It's not going to affect my survivability. Well, not directly. It is going to mean I'm going to have to go scavenge for food more often, but I had to do something negative, and a lot of them I considered pretty bad. It's also nice because since it's -4, I get 2 extra points to spend here, and I've chosen Dexterous. I think being able to loot things faster is really going to help me out. Alright, so here's my character. He is pretty plain, but I'm fine with that. I'm not going to be too worried about appearances. The goal is for me to just survive until winter. So, while we load, I guess I'll talk about what my goals are for this series, because I am planning on doing a Let's Play. So, realistically, when I usually play games, I just sort of play them until either I've finished them or had my fill. Now, since this game is a sandbox, there's not really a way to finish it other than dying. And the problem with that is that if I were to die too early in the series, I'd kind of have to restart, which is a bit of a problem. So I'm not too sure what I would do there if I die. If I die early on, then I don't have to worry too much about it. If I die near the end, I might just end it anyway, the series. I gotta deal with that TV fast. Was that a TV? Oh, so I know that they said that movement would feel really odd. I'm sure it doesn't look too bad, but it definitely feels like I'm moving a motorboat. What is that sound? I actually have no idea what that is. Is that the fridge? Or what? Anyway, I'll explore the house. Like I said, my plans for the series were to really just play... Well, what was I going to say? My plans for the series are to play until winter time. That's the goal I set for myself. Since I figured that at that point I would have gone through most of the content the game has to offer, and it would be a good point to stop without dragging it on for too long. I've also never got into winter in this game before, so it might be a bit hard, but that's kind of what I want to try to do. Now, as I was saying, if I do die, early on that's not too much of a problem, but if I die through the middle of the series, then it would be kind of hard because I would have to decide on restarting from the start or ending it short. And I know this game is kind of permadeath. I might look at backing up my save manually just in case, though that would kind of remove some of the tension. But I'm going to try my best to not die throughout this series and really just try to survive as long as possible to winter. So that means I'm going to be doing things hopefully cautiously and try to survive. So to start off with, my first goal is really just to get a safe base that I can hide in. This house so far seems pretty good since it's the start house. One thing I want to do is to secure it is board up all the windows. I don't have planks right now, but I would definitely need to find some curtains and some sheets, which I probably should have looked for upstairs. That way I can at least block all the windows downstairs so no zombies will see me and get interested in coming to the house. So like this room right here, there's really not much going on, so I can remove the curtains and then just move them all downstairs. Same with this bathroom. Well, this bathroom doesn't even have a curtain. It does. I'll close this one. I might come here later. I'm not entirely sure if zombies can actually see you when you're on the second floor, but it doesn't also look like there's many zombies around. There's some farther away. Let's see. The bedroom here, I guess I could actually use it to sleep, and there's already curtains here. So I'll probably want to build some sort of quick getaway, which means I'm gonna need to find sheets. Probably not, doesn't look like there's much in this house. So I'm gonna have to, there's not even a weapon really. I'm gonna have to go to other houses and be pretty careful to start off here. Otherwise I'm gonna end up dead, which isn't too big of a problem since I just started. Well, I guess then I will... Well, no. First I did get some sheets, so I can add a sheet to this window. I can close it, and that way I won't be able to be seen. I still need to do that door. Possibly... Well, there's nothing in here. Oh. Okay. Can I close that door? Oh. Alright, he saw me. Wow, those sounds are really scary now. There's... Wow. I really like the sound design they've done. The zombies sound really scary compared to when I last played. So, I guess what I'm going to want to do is take this guy out. Alright. Gold ring. Oh yeah, they also made it so you can add... Yeah, you can wear rings. I guess I'll take this guy's rings, why not? I'll take his keys. It's a bloody hoodie. If it wasn't bloody, I might wear it. I guess, first things first, check around the surroundings. Thankfully, it doesn't look like there's too much. It was just the one guy. I don't know why he was outside my house, but we won't question that. So as a starter base, it's not the worst here, it looks like. There's no real zombie threat around. There's a forest nearby if I need to chop down wood or forage. So yeah, I think I'll probably try to reinforce this building, at least for now. Get some basic supplies. So I'm not too familiar with a lot of the systems. Most of what I know is just from reading the devlogs. So I know they added a stealth, which seems to be working pretty well. I'm gonna want to sneak in. That zombie is getting close, so maybe I'll try to go through this window here. Alright, perfect. So what am I looking for exactly? I guess what I'd really like is a bag. Any sort of bag would really help with carrying anything I need. Then I guess after that I could go look for food, as I am going to need a lot of food. First things first, let's clear the house. I guess I'll go upstairs. So there are some good books here. I'm definitely going to want to take these. I can't hold too much right now, but it is next to my house, so I'm not too worried about this stuff. I think the music's a bit... Oops. I meant to change the music, not actually exit the game. Hopefully it has an autosave. So let me just lower that by 1. And continue. Oh, I really have to go through this again? Thankfully I don't. So that was a bit of a mistake, but that's okay. So there are some medical bandages and stuff here, which I'm considering if I want to take it or not. Ideally I would find a bag first to hold everything I need. Otherwise I'm going to get weighed down pretty fast. I think my goal right now should be probably sheets. I don't need the tutorial open again. Not sheets of paper, just sheets. One thing I can do is take out the curtains here. I'll be able to reuse them later in my house, and that'll really help. So yeah, I guess I am curious to know how far zombies can see you or not. Oh, and I'm already hungry. Is there anything in the bathroom? No. I will take these. They will probably help a lot later. After that, in terms of food, it didn't actually look like there was a lot. I don't know if I need forks or spoons. The anti-cooking pot, since I have played this game before, I know there are a few events that happen, such as water and power eventually running out. And I know you can preemptively fill up empty things, such as the cooking pot's empty bowls. So I am gonna use some of that knowledge to my advantage. Salt and vinegar is probably pretty good as a seasoning for cooking. I haven't done too much cooking, but it's gonna be important to learn a lot about it, since the perk I did choose means I'm gonna be eating a lot more. So I'm already overweight, unfortunately, and I need to get back to my house. Question is, where the heck did the zombies go? Okay, they're still there. That's good. So I guess we stealth mode out. Oh, I've been spotted. I don't mind taking on 1, maybe 2, at least right now. But I definitely don't want to attract a horde, especially not to my house. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to abandon it. Ooh, that is nice. It is a bit loud, so I might continue tweaking the sound settings. So right away, I can I not? Wait, can I not put a curtain on here? There we go. Oh, I can lock the door. I don't think that's too useful for zombies since they can't actually use door handles. It might help if I actually close this door too, and that is a bit annoying that I can't... I do have sheets on me, right? I didn't use them all? Yeah, I have one more sheet. But it's clicking on... Can I do it outside? There we go. It's kept clicking on the washing machine in the back. Can I close the curtain, please? Yeah, that is slightly annoying. Alright, so I guess... I should probably start deciding where to put stuff. So, for books, books are pretty important. I'm going to try storing most of the books I can here. Magazines and books are pretty nice. But the most important parts are the books you can read, like these, that give me an XP buff. Like electricity for beginners, I probably won't need. Farming for well, at least not for a long time. But farming will definitely come in really handy. Can I use a belt? No. Cooking stuff I should definitely keep to the kitchen. I kind of just have to decide where I'm going to put everything. So I definitely want to keep some of the stuff close by. So I think for here, I'm going to put my spices. I don't know if sugar is really considered a spice that I can add. Probably not. Marinara. I guess I should put the cheese. Things like cheese and whatnot should go in the fridge just so they stay fresh. I'll throw the marinara in there, why not? Oh yeah, I forgot I picked up the guitar. The guitar is a... I don't know if it would be a better weapon than the frying pan. Oh, definitely. It's in... Oh yeah, definitely. In that case, I will equip this instead. I really like all the animations they added. I think, yeah, you can even sit on the ground. Compared to the, well, the version that is currently the stable version, the one that's currently out, where there are no animations whatsoever almost, all the different animations look really nice now. And that's one of the main reasons I wanted to play the beta, because of all the changes that are currently out. Alright, and with that, I've finished really sorting my inventory, with the exception of the belt. I guess I can just drop that on the floor if I really want. It doesn't serve much purpose for now. So, right away, my first interest is probably getting some food. If I don't eat, I'm gonna have some pretty bad combat debuffs, which could really hurt me later on. And unfortunately, I don't have much more than cheese right now, so I'm gonna eat it. Oh, that's a nice animation. Takes a bit though. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time.